Yesterday, various photographs started to make the rounds on social media, showing what appear to be ancient Mayan artifacts. One thing that stood out about these though is the mysterious beings, with some saying they look eerily similar to aliens. It's tough to track down who first posted the photographs, as various people have since shared the images online, with others posting them to various websites. Regardless, the story goes that researchers were exploring the ancient Mayan systems when they discovered these artifacts. Reports on where these were found varies depending on where you read, along with websites not being able to track down the original people who discovered the artifacts. Regardless though, they report that a team of archaeologists were surprised to find the ancient ruins, saying that it's one of the biggest discoveries in the area to date. One report states that the artifacts were discovered during the building of the Mayan train. Currently, construction work is underway to build a large railway in Mexico. The construction began in December of 2018, with various people coming forward and saying that strange discoveries have been made in the area. These mysterious artifacts were discovered in a region known as Quintana Roo. There's no other way to describe these artifacts other than they look like extraterrestrials, possessing big eyes, a large oval head and just matching the overall shape of the grey alien. This has had social media users convinced this is the real deal. However, because these images were only posted yesterday, it's been tough to track down more information about them, who found them and where they're currently being held. Not everyone was so impressed with the findings though, with one Mexican archaeologist saying that these are fakes, and that although they were allegedly found with other Mayan artifacts, it's thought they were placed here in order to make the findings seem more genuine. With others saying the following: if this was the real deal, it would be one of the biggest archaeological discoveries ever made. I can't find much information about this either. Searching Google only brings up a few results. I think these are fake." End quote. As some have pointed out though, it seems like a lot of work to go through. Why would someone build these if an archaeologist is just going to shut them down? With another user saying the following: "I'm skeptical about these types of discoveries. On one hand they sound too good to be true, but on the other I want to believe. I'm sure if these are real though, they would likely be taken away and stored. I doubt these will ever be given any serious consideration. After all, could you imagine if these turned out to be real? It would pretty much rewrite history." End quote. This person said the following: "To be honest, 2020 can't get any worse, so discovering alien artifacts underneath Mexico doesn't seem too far-fetched. Let's see what else 2020 brings." End quote. As mentioned, as of right now there's not much information that's been released about the discovery, although local archaeologists are of the opinion that these discoveries are fake, and were likely placed there by someone. It's important to have an open mind when it comes to human history. Every year researchers manage to discover new things about our past. Back in 2018, there appeared to be a discovery that in all pyramids from around the world, including Bosnian pyramid structures and ancient Mayan temple structures, there were large bodies of water discovered in chambers that ran beneath the pyramids and tunnels, and these could have stretched for over 10 miles. Interestingly, when researchers began looking at the pyramids at Giza, there appeared to be a massive underground water tunnel network that ran underneath the Giza plateau that had long since been dried out. This led researchers to look more into what was believed to be naturally formed water chambers, and the role they could have played in the construction of the large pyramid and other pyramid constructions. They found that although water beneath structures usually plays a large role in the instability of the base of the structure, it appeared as if the networks of tunnels and water chambers found in pyramids from all around the world appeared to not threaten the stability of the pyramid. This led researchers to believe the tunnels must have been accounted for in the construction of the pyramid, or possibly added after construction with the pyramid's stability in mind. Still, to this day, Egyptologists and researchers are completely unaware as to what the role of these underwater chambers helped to play in the construction of the pyramids, and why they seem to be so important to the structures found all around the world. Currently, the only working theory is the introduction of a hydromechanical purpose, or that of added underground pressure to certain areas of the structure. What's interesting is that these discoveries and structures are only a small portion of what survived over the years. Researchers have come forward and suggested that 98% of our past has vanished from our planet, so it's unlikely we'll know the details of our ancient ancestors. Although it's easy to dismiss these cases, it's important that we carry out further investigations. Sometimes our attitude towards certain topics is our downfall. Going into things with an open mind is always a good idea. So, although it seems like at first these ancient structures are fake, it's important for archaeologists to conduct further research. The UFO community are certain that unidentified flying objects have been visiting our planet for years, and they point to things like ancient Egyptian scriptures to back this up. It's said that this was one of the first recorded UFO sightings. The events that allegedly occurred in the ancient kingdom were reported in great detail in the Tulu Papyrus, a text that was discovered thousands of years later in 1933 in an antique shop in Italy. It's reported that these objects shone brighter in the sky than the sun, even going on to detail them as a circle of fire or a fiery disk. It's these types of discoveries that have caused some to keep an open mind. So what do you make of these mysterious artifacts that have just been discovered? Do you think they're the real deal, or just fakes? Also, if you think they're real, what do you think they're depicting? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.